Now, who get picked first out of Bo-Nix, JJ McCarthy, and Michael Penix Jr.? Who comes off the board first? And I want everybody to jump in on this. If you out there and you watching right now and you see that, put it in the chat. If you chatting, if you whatever, if you watching, just do it. Just go ahead and do what you do. But me personally, I think I wanna say Michael Penix so bad, but I just know that with his injuries and just all the little nitpicky things that you could throw in there. But honestly, I say Bo. I think Bo gonna come off the board before one of them come off. The reason why I say Bo-Nix, man, because despite what everybody thinks about Bo-Nix out there, Bo-Nix is an NFL ready quarterback. Yeah, he may not have the arm talent that blows you out of the water, but his creativity in the pocket, the way he can manipulate the pocket, his mobility is good. He can make the short dink and dunk throws and whatever, and he's made some pretty good throws too, and he knows how to read the defense. He knows how to, call the mic out, who's the identify the most dangerous defender on the field and how to slide his protection when it needs to be slid. And if you watch some of his film and then some of his games, especially in that Washington game when him and Michael Penix went back and forth, they both played an outstanding game, outstanding. And Bo-Nix just keeps getting better and better and better and better. And the best ability in the whole NFL is availability, and he stays healthy. And I think he comes off the board first. I mean, I do. That's just me in my opinion. I feel like that. Who you working with, and you probably somebody different, and why, bro?
Hey, we both love Michael Penix, but
Yeah.
hey, but you know what? Hey, could this be? Hey, I'm on a D. Not to prolong the previous topic, but hey, this seems like a Dion thing all over. How do you
Does
go
it?
being probably the best college quarterback? Now, obviously, you talk about the knee, the injury. The man
Hmm.
been healthy the past 2 years.
Right.
He's shown some durability the past 2 years, and you still talking about stuff from 3 to 4 years ago. But understandable. But with that being said, I have to go with JJ McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy. And why? And why JJ
Love,
McCarthy?
I love JJ McCarthy.
Okay.
JJ McCarthy is my second favorite quarterback in this entire draft, behind Michael Penix. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm acting like an NFL GM right now.
Okay.
I see so much untapped potential because he wasn't asked to use any of his tools. JJ is mobile. He can throw on the run.
Hmm.
Give him some protection. He can make a throw. Now, obviously, again, he will make a throw that. What are you doing? Obviously, he made one of those against the University of Alabama in the championship game where he just
Right.
literally threw the ball straight to Caleb Downs. But I think Caleb Downs was out of bounds and then came back in bounds or something.
Yeah.
They negated the interception. He's gonna make that throw, but he has the size.
Yes, he does.
Doesn't have a huge arm. That's the only knock. That's the only thing I was thinking that maybe his arm would be bigger than what it is.
Right.
Not, but I mean, he's the type of quarterback that, in my opinion, if you go to a team like a Atlanta Falcons that has a prolific run game, good offensive line, and you can bring him on slowly, where you're not putting so much on his plate from a passing perspective, I do think JJ McCarthy can be a quarterback that probably get you to the playoffs.
Hey, I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you for that. And you know what? I made a video on JJ McCarthy. And and when I was talking about my Steelers, before we got Justin Fields, I was saying like I would want us to go after like JJ McCarthy. You know what I'm saying? He's unselfish. You know what I mean? JJ McCarthy, he's an unselfish player. He didn't want to drop back and throw the ball. Now he could have, and I believe they could have played that way. Um, but when it came time for it, and he was like, "Look, they got they defense, they all over me. I can't make the throws that I'm great at, and if I know it's not there, and I want to win, man, I'm checking." Now this is just rumors. I don't know. This is just rumors, but I heard he checked out of a lot of passes during the Penn State game, and they just ran the ball heavy on them. I mean, they did. Blake Corum and them they just went crazy. Now he was checking out of some plays and handing the ball off. Now that's just goes to show his unselfishness. And then JJ McCarthy. I like JJ too. I like all three of these quarterbacks, but I just think Bo-Nix come off first. But hey, he might not. But the Denver Broncos fit him to me. I know a lot of them Denver Broncos fans, they say they want to wait for Shador Sanders to come out and tank the season, but Bo-Nix is right there. Him going underneath you him going underneath Sean Payton out there. I think that's a good fit. Um, with Sean Payton's history with quarterbacks, and he got the size. They all got size and mobility. They both do. And I'm not mad at you for that, bro. I'm not mad at you for that. I think JJ McCarthy, but the Vikings are looking at him, and the Vikings are picking at number what? What are the Vikings pick at going for number? Because the Falcons ain't grabbing. I don't think they're gonna grab McCarthy because they just got Kirk Cousins, and the Vikings, they wasn't too keen on spending all that money on Kirk Cousins because I heard that there was rumors for them to be looking at JJ McCarthy in the draft. So whatever number Minnesota is, and I believe is that's when JJ McCarthy may be coming off the board, right? So um and the Broncos picked before him. So when I looked at that, that's why I said Bo-Nix, because Bo-Nix going to Sean Payton and Denver Broncos. And I think the Broncos, what they are picking number 9, I believe. 12, 9 or 12, something like that. I can't remember the order. I ain't got it pulled up, but yeah, it's something like that. And that's why I said Bo-Nix going out there though. But look, I ain't mad at you. And they said, and Tattoo Terry said Nix with me. Who else out there thinking that? He said, don't let it be Nick South Coast Kane. But you said JJ McCarthy, man. And I ain't mad at you, man. Now one more question though. Out of these three quarterbacks, which quarterback has the best first season? And I don't want to say rookie season because one of them may not see the field this year, but the best first season.
Well, you know what? I might side with you on Bo-Nix on this, on that particular perspective. If he, okay, all right. When you ask that question, what are you basing it on? Statistics or team success?
Oh, I would say overall statistics. I want to say statistically. Because if we going by team, because I get you, I get that. Because if we going by team wise, then I would say JJ McCarthy because of his unselfishness. Him just wasn't to win by any means necessary, period. You know what I mean? If he gotta throw 30 screen passes in a game or hand the ball off 50 times, he gonna do that, he gonna make sure that he handing that motherfucker off the best way that you ever seen it. He gonna put it right there. You know what I mean? So
Hey, hey,
whatever.
hey, man,
Oh.
you gotta start talking about second favorite quarterback, man. You gotta stop. Hey, dog.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, whatever. But but statistically, yes, I'm that. So statistically, who will have the best first season statistically out of these three quarterbacks?
Hey, before I answer that, I have to say this though. You said J.J. McCarthy is very unselfish.
Yeah,
If so, my thing is this: why wouldn't the most unselfish quarterback get drafted first? Because you don't have a problem with sitting behind someone, right?
yeah.
Because you're a team first guy.
Mm,
But answer your question, we gotta get back to reality. And best first season out the gate. Uh, like I said, Bo-Nix, but now that I think about it, no, I gotta go with my favorite quarterback. I gotta go with Michael Penix. Like Michael Penix is at the point right now. Michael Penix would literally make me swap out one of my two favorite teams.
yeah.
That's how. I like him. Like you really can make me go to another fan base.
Man, he fired, man. He fired. He fired. And I think he if the best first season, he got the biggest arm. His deep ball accuracy is crazy. Crazy. That is a hard thing to do. I know they make it look easy. And I know when you somebody watching the game, they throwing the ball up to the receiver and they're fast. That is not easy hitting somebody 40 yards down the field while they're in stride, moving, putting the ball placement. That is not an easy thing. And Michael Penix got that, but I'm gonna have to stay with Bo-Nix on this one. I'm gonna have to stay with Bo-Nix just to be different, just to get on your nerves and to pick different from you. And then when I say why won't the first unselfish quarterback come off the board first? Well, because he might not hit the team that wants him may not be picking first. And I think the Denver Broncos want Bo-Nix. And I think they picked before a team that would want JJ McCarthy or before the Minnesota Vikings. That's why I said that. Just that simple in that way. But just to go against the grain. But yeah, I'm huge on Michael Penix though. I like Michael Penix. You know that. But just to be different and pick different, so it's like, oh yeah. But yeah, Penix, he's fired out. But Bo-Nix, that's why I wrote with on that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me bring this up because I saw this brought up after we kind of had our last discussion about these quarterbacks.
Okay.
It was from the Coach JB show, and they were asking him, about obviously Michael Penix dropping in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
And, obviously we all say, hey, it's the injuries, but it's like, but he's shown be healthy. Well, Coach JB brought up a very, very interesting point.
What's that?
And that if you draft Michael Penix, you essentially have to draft him to a team that can adjust to becoming a left-handed team. Now, obviously, you know what that means. That means your left tackle is no longer the blindside tackle; it becomes your right tackle.
Right.
So essentially, he has to go to a team where your right tackle has the ability. Well, obviously, if you're an NFL tackle, you can, you good at run blocking, pass blocking, obviously some
Right.
of the others, but that now becomes their strong suit, has become their strong suit now.
Mm. Mm.
Essentially, how many teams have a right tackle that can demand or is in the same, like, what team has
I
a right
get it.
that is like Trent Williams? You know what I
I
mean?
get that. I
Like,
get it.
yeah, like what team has that? So he said that could be another reason that he's dropping because you don't have a lot of teams that are set up for left-handed quarterbacks. And when you look around the league, it's Tua.
Okay.
Nobody else has a starting left-handed quarterback. So
Except two. Except
left
the Dolphins.
and that's the only one.
And and look, I like him in Miami though. I
Mhm.
like him in Miami. But um, but I want to see him in black and silver though, man. I want to see him go to your Raiders.
Oh, bro.
What's that?
Mm.
What's that? What's that?
Ooh, you just said something.
What's that? What's
Boy,
that? Go ahead, man. What's that?
he man, he better not go to Miami.
He better not. You brought it up first. I mean,
Ooh.
you started talking about the left-handed, and then I said, okay, but I mean, Miami,
I wasn't
man. I mean,
going there though. I wasn't even going there.
I'm just saying because they don't. Who is the back? Who's the backup in Miami right now? Who's the backup quarterback in Miami right now?
I don't know their name, but they are a right-handed quarterback though.
Okay, they're a right-handed quarterback, but if with the fact that we don't know their name means that if Tua goes down or injury, who's gonna come and replace him? Or
Because now that you again, boy, you just we try to get to the juicy topic, but the appetite is so wet.
right,
Because
we
because
could finish.
I think it may have been Torrey Holt.
Okay,
Yeah, because Torrey
okay,
Holt does more talking than Isaac Bruce does, right? And I think they were talking about because they played with then they had a left-handed quarterback one time. I want to say somebody had a left-handed quarterback, but anyway, It was
Am
just
I-
something as a receiver, you have to the spin on the ball is different, velocity is different coming from a left-handed quarterback versus a right-handed quarterback. So, with you bringing that up situation about the Dolphins, Michael Penix again going back to Deion Sanders. Michael Penix is being punished
Mhm.
because of injuries, but this very well could be a play or a ploy for a team like the Miami Dolphins to draft Michael Penix in the second round. You're the backup quarterback. Our starting receivers don't have to, in drills and practice, they don't have to go from working with a left-handed quarterback back to a right-handed quarterback. We can give you two left-handed quarterbacks, and if
Mhm.
now nothing changes.
Nothing changes. And that's too cool. And that is like I believe that's the new way to go for a lot of teams. I see that they're transitioning to that in the NFL, in college football. You're seeing teams get 2 to 3. Their quarterback rooms has to be set. You're seeing that going on a lot, and I don't see that in Miami. If Tua goes down with the Miami Dolphins, who comes in to the Miami Dolphins and takes and keeps them there, and you know what I mean, just keeps them there, just steady. I need a couple wins. I don't need them to be, you know, 10 to 17 point blowouts, but who can come in and sell the ship and keep it going? I think Michael Penix can get that job done with
Yeah,
Tua. I think that's the dangerous quarterback room, or vice versa. Michael Penix going in and Tua backing him, either or. I think that's a good pick for the Dolphins. I don't know. We might have just started something for real, for real. That might be, you know,
you got big on it too. I think two, but I would say I think two a little bit more accurate though. I will say that.
and I mean, hey, he got to learn. There's some things that Michael Penix can learn from that, from Tua though. But Tua he's accurate. But look, all right, man, we're gonna keep it moving on the next thing, man. That was a great discussion, man. I'm digging that. We might have just turned some heads the other way, got people out there thinking down real hard with that